Welcome back, rock stars. We are here with another weekly workout for you. This week we have a 30-minute workout. There's 2 different sets. All you need is a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Just one, or you can use 2 dumbbells if you prefer. But what we got going on here, 2 separate circuits. We're gonna do everything with 1 weight. So we'll get right in here. We're gonna set a timer for 45 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and then you're going to take a minute and a half of rest between the 2 circuits, okay? So you're gonna grab your kettlebell or your dumbbell. We're gonna start with a front rack reverse lunge into a front kick, okay? So the weight's gonna sit here on your shoulder, all right? So notice it's here on my shoulder. Other arm can be out to the side or on the hip. You're going to step back into a reverse lunge, same leg that the weight's in. So you're gonna reverse lunge and then you're coming up and kicking, okay? So reversing down, coming up and kicking, all right? If you want to here, you can just do the reverse lunge, come up, steady yourself, and just give me a knee tuck at the top, okay? Then on the other side, we are in a front rack, okay? We're reversing back into that lunge, coming up and kicking at the top, okay? Coming up, kicking, or coming up and tucking the knee, all right? Then we have a squat and clean. So you're gonna come down, you're gonna lower yourself down like in a deadlift here. You're going to bring the weight up and catch it at the top and immediately go into a squat, okay? So again, slow-mo, bending down to touch the weight at the ground, coming up, bringing the weight to the chest, immediately squatting down, knees are inside, or I'm sorry, elbows inside the knees, back up, back down. So all together, okay? Squat and clean, all right? We then have a high pull. So you're gonna stand chest up. We're going to pull the weight up towards the chin. So the elbows are up and out to the sides. All right, so a little bit different than an upright row as we're using a little bit of momentum here to pull the weight up, and the shoulders and elbows are pointed up towards the ceiling, okay? Then we have a lateral squat and swing. So you're gonna start on one side, feet are together, you're gonna step out and swing the weight up. Step in, step out. Okay, so as you step apart with the feet, the weight goes in between the legs and comes up and swings when the feet are together. All right, practice this one a bit before you start it. If you get off kilter there, just reset yourself, all right? We then have a burpee with the bicep curl. So you're gonna go down into your burpee. You're either gonna jump back or step back, all right? Feet come in, staying low, grab onto the weight, curl the arms, okay? Back down into a burpee, back up, support those elbows against the knees, and curl. If you need to, go from your burpee, step in, you can stand up and do your curl, okay? Just support that lower back. And then last exercise for this circuit, go from the side here. We have a plank walk with a weight touch, okay? So we're gonna start on the elbows. We're walking up to our hands, touch, touch. Back down to the elbows, walk up to the hands, touch, and touch. You can drop to your knees here to do your walks and your touches, okay? At this point, you would take a minute and a half rest, and then you're moving on to the second half of the exercise, circuit number 2. So for this one, we have an alternating bent over row with a pass. So you're basically in your bent over row position, okay? And you're going to row one arm, bring the weight down, catch it with the other. Okay? So a catch and pass here. Alternating that row. All right? Again, if you need to, sit the weight down and row one arm at a time. All right? Okay, chest press. So we're down on the ground, knees are bent. Weight is here at the chest. We're just pressing overhead, back all the way down against the chest. Press all the way up, all the way down. Okay? Moving on. We have a deadlift with a squat jump. So, feet are about shoulder width apart. We're deadlifting down, coming into a squat, jumping up, back down, back up. Okay, so making sure we reset ourselves before we move on. So down into that deadlift, drop into a squat, up and jump, back down, deadlift up. Okay? 2 more, guys. So alternating clean and press. So the weight is here on the floor in front. We're slightly squatting down. One hand grabs the weight. Weight rotates up to the shoulder and then presses overhead. Okay? Back down to the ground. Slow motion again. Bring the weight up to the shoulder as you rotate the wrist. Press the weight overhead. So it should look like this. Okay? All right, last one, straight leg crunches. So, weight is in both hands, legs are out in front, get rid of my hat here. We're going to bring the weight back behind us. The legs and arms come up to meet in the middle here, okay? So a crunch here at the top, slow and controlled, breathing the whole way throughout, all right? Then your timer should go off, and that will complete your workout. As always, guys, have fun with this one, get after it. If you have any questions, let us know below. Keep checking back for more awesome tips and workouts each day of the week. Have a fantastic day. High five.